Assalamualaikum and very good morning to the lecturers and the student. My name is Araz Ganaya. I'm from Group 6. So I present to you about the association between time management and academic performance among second, third and fourth year of biomedical science student of University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So this is our group members. Our facilitator is Dr. Farah Wahida binti Ibrahim that supervise our research. So the introduction, the academic performance is the extent to which student or institution has attained their short or long-term educational goals. There are 5 academic success skills that enhance the academic performance of students. There is organization, prioritization, concentration, motivation and time management. Time management that defined as self-management with an explicit focus on time deciding what to do, allocate activities and right time for particular activities has been one of the skills for effective performance. Time management has a significant impact on lives of students which affecting academic performance on high level of education. So this is our literature review. There are a few research on the past that this by the researchers that related to our topic. There are a few findings that support student time management skill enhance the academic performance. There are a few findings that telling that time management is not the only factor that influencing the academic performance of postgraduate student. There are also other variables that could affect academic performance of the student. So the problem statement of this research is, does time management in a student life could affect the success of academic performance among the second, third and fourth year of biomedical science student in University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur? Our research hypothesis is time management is a valuable skill that could affect the success of academic performance among the students. So research objective, the general objective is to determine the association between time management and academic performance. The specific analysis is to determine the difference of time management among second, third and fourth year of biomedical science students, to determine the association between time management and academic performance, and to predict the relationship between time management and academic performance. Methodology research design, we use cross-sectional study involve second, third and fourth year biomedical student, UKMKL student. We include full-time students, bachelor or still not married, and exclude has mental, physical disability student and part-time workers. So the sample size, we have 250 students, second, third and fourth year overall all them, and total sample required excluding researchers is 102 students. So we need 102 students in our research to determine the association between time management and academic performance in biomedic student. So the instrument you use is questionnaire. In section A, requested information regarding demographic and CGPE semester 1, 2018-2023, and section B, time management questionnaire TMQ developed by Britton and Tesser. So Britton and Tesser time management questionnaire is 5-point Likert scale question that consists of 20 questions. So the statistical test is specific objective to determine the difference of time management among second, third and fourth year biomedical student on Kruskal-Wallis ANOVA. To determine the association between time management and academic performance, you use Spearman's rule, and to predict the relationship between the time management and academic performance, you use simple linear regression. So this is the demographic background. It consists of score, percentage of time management for our questionnaire, and consists of status of CGPA semester 1, 2019 and 2020. So there are also scoring table that indicates high time management, moderate time management and low time management. Specific objective 1, to determine the difference in time management among year 2, year 3 and year 4 of biomedical science students, you use Kruskal-Wallis. Here the mean of the score are roughly equivalent, indicating all that 3 groups contain a relatively equal scoring of time management. As the value of an asymptomatic significant far exceeds 0.05, we must conclude that Kruskal-Wallis ANOVA is not significant. There are no significant difference between the mean for the scoring of time management in 3 years. As Kruskal-Wallis ANOVA indicated, there were no statistically significant difference between scoring of time management assigned to the second year, third year and fourth year. Objective 2, to determine the association between time management and academic performance, we use Spearman's rule test correlation. The correlation coefficient is 0.099, the significant value is 0.321. Spearman's rule test indicated the weak positive relationship and it was not significant between time management and academic performance. The objective 3 is to predict the relationship between time management and academic performance, simple linear regression. So you can see the scatter plot box. In the scatter plot, the data look linearly related and slightly positive. As time management grade increase, academic performance also increases as established as linearity. So you can see in the red circle in table, so the academic performance Pearson correlation on scoring time management. The correlation metric show that variables correlate at 0.058. It's a very strong positive correlation. Durbin-Watson test is close to 2, which is good. This test should be not less than 1 or greater than 3. So the assumption of independent observation has also been met. Focus on the understandardized coefficient. Value for A is 3.296, value for B is 0.002. B coefficient has t value associated with it. This is t-test to see if adding this variable as predictor will improve the ability of this model. The result is insignificant. For every 1 unit increase in predictable variable, the outcome variable will increase by understandardized beta coefficient value. This B coefficient is positive. So far, for everyone of every 1 unit of score percentage increase time management, CGPA will increase by 0.002 points. A bivariate regression was conducted to examine how well time management could predict the academic performance. Scatter plot box showed that relationship between time management and academic performance was slightly positive and linearity. Residual statistics show that the data did not have any outlier. The regression equation for predicting the CGPA for time management was y equals to 3.296 plus 0.002x. The R2 for this equation was 0.003. That is 0.003% of the variance in CGPA was predictable for time management. For each 1 unit increase in time management, CGPA increased by 0.02 points. For assumption of normality, the normality test of data shows that it's not significant for the time management of second, third, and fourth year biomedical science students based on academic performance because the data is not normally distributed. Studies show there are no significant difference in time management between second, third, and fourth year biomedical students. P equals to 0.790 with a mean of scoring time management for 49.19 for second year, 54.09 for third year, and 51.22 for fourth year. Therefore, the null hypothesis is unable to reject. However, in the previous study in SNAM Razali research in 2018 stated there is significant difference in time management score between different year of study. Besides, the research conducted by Wasan Siddiq in 2017 focused on the time management skill for females is greater than male. However, in our research focus on how time management affect the academic performance, which include second, third, and fourth year student or biomedical science students. So from our research, we can conclude that we need to consider another factor that could influence the academic performance of time management. Discussion 2. Spearman-Rowe test show that there is insignificant weak positive relationship between time management and academic performance. Thus, there is no association between time management and academic performance. Discussion 3. In this study, we anticipate that more time students spend on study, the greater the outcome will be. Therefore, time management increase, CGPA will also increase. The equation show that 1 unit percentage increase in time management, CGPA will increase by 0.002, means there is more influence of time management contribute in good CGPA. R2 for this equation is 0.003, there is 0.003% of variance. Value of variance show that per level of relationship there is only small increase CGPA by 0.02 in 1 unit increase of time management. This is in line with previous study Richel v. Adams in 2019, which is conduct that overall relationship between time management and CGPA is not significant as it only account for 7.7% of variability, meaning that there is another factors that contribute to CGPA. The conclusion is there is no significant association between time management and academic performance. Thus, time management may not be the main factor that influence the academic performance of second, third, and fourth year biomedical students in UCAM. There are other factors that can influence and play important role or success for academic performance among the students that are prioritization, concentration, motivation, and organization. So this is our reference that we use in this research. So that's all from us. Thank you.